Okay. All right. Awesome. So we're having our team call Tuesday, May 21st, going over a couple things, and really, really exciting week, you guys. First of all, cookies and cream shake release. It's been 18 months since the last time they released the shake. A lot of people have not even tried it yet. Right now, I just literally before I logged on this Zoom, found out that we are already 80% sold out. That's crazy to me. I really didn't think that it would be that fast already, but we're already 80% sold out on day one. If you guys are not letting all of your customers know, you really need to do that tonight. Like, go through and text, tag them on the Facebook announcements. Don't assume that they're going to just see somebody else's post in your Facebook group. Leave voice messages about it, voice messages on Messenger. We really want to make sure that your customers get this shake. Not only that, but our group team Bedtime Belly Buster Challenge is going to start after Memorial Day. So let everybody get through the Memorial Day weekend, and then Tuesday we're going to start the Bedtime Belly Buster Challenge. So let's just take a moment and review why that's a little bit different, because I've had a lot of questions. So first of all, there's no cleansing, okay? This is a good way to kind of get those people who have been interested but never jumped in because they were afraid of it being too strict. They didn't want to cleanse. They were maybe not wanting to invest the money for a whole system. Whatever the reason was that somebody said no to you, this is your chance to go back. And I have given you guys scripts. I've given you exactly what I send to people. Please just read it and copy and paste and send it. I'm giving you guys everything to do. Don't let the week slip by. It's going to be Wednesday tomorrow. Everybody's starting on Tuesday. They need to get their orders in, but just keep enrolling through the week. Even if they start a little late, it's no big deal. It's Bedtime Belly Buster. It's not a big deal if we all start on different days, but you want to have that sense of urgency to start after Memorial Day weekend. The reason I didn't put an exact start date was just to have people know that they'll enroll this week. We'll start sometime after Memorial Day weekend. All right, so it's simple, guys. I don't care if they want to throw a one-day cleanse in there once a week, if they want to add an extra shake. I mean, it's really not about sticking to an exact guide. It's just to set them up with some products that are simple to use and that will help them, especially through the summer. Here's what I've been talking with people about. I've already have on my calendar 3 enrollments just from this Bedtime Belly Buster this week. Today's Tuesday. 3 already. This is what I'm saying to people. I'm reaching out to every single person that has ever been in contact with me that did not enroll. And I'm saying, listen, I know you were interested in the past and you didn't commit, and I understand you wanted to wait. However, my team is doing a group Bedtime Belly Buster Challenge. It's super simple to implement into what you're already doing. We have group exercises we're going to share, and it's a lot of team support. I really thought this one would be more up your alley. What do you think? Do you want to join? I mean, and I'm getting great response, and I still have follow-up. Here's why. It's just, there's no stress to it, guys. 1 shake for breakfast, the Ionics in the morning, and the Belly Buster before bed. And then we help them make best choices. Somebody I was on the phone with today, I'm like, listen, do your best. If you're going to go out to dinner, you have company, don't stress about it. It's not one of those plans. You're just trying to help with the belly bloat right now, get through the summer. Somebody else said, I actually have a lot of bloating. And I said, well, you might need a probiotic. And so she started with the probiotic too. She added that on. So talk to people, see what they need. Maybe they want to add the cleanse. I have somebody I'm talking to tomorrow who wants to do the Belly Buster, but he also wants to cleanse once a week. So it's just a good way to start opening up the conversation. Bedtime Belly Buster. It just like entices people. It's simple. All right. So use this kind of group momentum to reach out to people. Number 2, if you're not doing this, you should be doing this. Go in your back office. Who's not ordering? Who's not ordering in your back office? Every single one of them reach out to you like, hey, I know it's hard to stay motivated all the time, but I thought of you because this is a great time to kind of come back into a group challenge we're doing. It's super fun. Bedtime Belly Buster. Do you want to know more about it? That kind of thing. And I'm going to show you when I screen share the group page what I did to set up on our new product page to help you guys. You literally put them in the page and tag them in this section, and all the information's there, what they need to order, what their day is going to look like. It's so easy. Also, reach out to your customers who are ordering. They want to be involved too. We want to keep everybody excited. Okay. So, some people are asking, like, how come you get to eat 2 meals? First of all, I usually coach everybody to eat 2 meals personally, but if you're coaching people to eat 1 meal and they want to do the bedtime belly buster and they've been only doing 1 meal for a while, to be honest with you, it's probably a good idea to change it up because they're probably going to hit a weight loss plateau anyway. Okay. It's just another protocol, guys. You've got to make sure you're not being so strict about Isagenix being 1 meal, 2 shakes, cleansing all the time, because they're not going to stay with you. Please make it realistic. So the bedtime belly buster is one of my favorites. It's so easy to do. Any questions about the pricing? You guys saw what I put together. So it's Ionix, 2 shakes, because they're going to have 1 shake a day. So 2 canisters of shakes. And now they can do cookies and cream until it's sold out. Actually, the couple I did today were cookies and cream were on their order. And then the bedtime belly buster bundle, it's under weight loss, and it comes with 3 products: the Pro, greens or fruits, and then the sleep spray. Does everybody understand why sleep spray? Okay. Sleep spray, that you're burning the fat while you're sleeping, so it's important to sleep well. Okay, awesome. All right, so let me see if there's anything else with the bedtime belly buster that I wanted to say. But you guys are reaching out, like, don't just post and then say, oh, nobody wanted to do the bedtime belly buster. Guys, you got to talk to people. You got to one-on-one reach out to people, especially the people that never signed up. I'm telling you, I've had really good luck with circling back and saying, I thought of you because this plan is so simple and it's still effective. And it might be something easier for you to transition into. I've had a lot of luck with that. Before I move on to the next thing, I want to turn this over to Paula. Paula and Shayla, thank you both. They've been helping me really with some of the content in the new page. And they're also going to be posting and organizing the booty and ab workouts. And I just wanted them to kind of give an idea of what you guys can expect in case your customers are asking you. Go ahead, girl.
Well, I was going to say that I took your advice on that message you were sending too, and I'm getting a lot of response from that as well. So definitely send it. It's not going to hurt anything. But as far as for the abs and booty challenge, Shayla and I are going to devise a plan and give you guys a daily workout every single day that we can be flexible with. We can, give you modifications if you need it. But it's going to be there for you guys at your fingertips. So it's something to really promote and market to your customers because, they're not only going to get the nutrition aspect of it and support from us, but we're also going to give them that fitness piece as well that many people tend to leave behind during the summer because they are busy and they're not, they're going to be quick workouts, something quick they can get in, add it to an additional workout or do it by itself, just to keep them active and ready to go. And, basically get the abs popping and build that booty, for the summer. Everybody wants a good look.
Did you say when are you guys going to post it? Like, is it going to be the night before they have to do it?
I think so. Or maybe early that morning. Probably the night before would probably be okay for those early risers that are out there. Shayla and I are going to nail everything down this Thursday. We have, a scheduled appointment time to do that, and we'll figure out kind of what we think would be the best to do, and we'll give you guys a heads up before we start on Tuesday for sure.
Okay, so what we would love to see everybody do is kind of be really involved with this challenge. Yes. When you're doing the exercises, if you're not doing them, pretend you are. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm just, we got to get the momentum of your customers. So if you're not doing anything, it's going to be hard for them. So you know what I'm saying? Well. But yeah, like I did my ab workout today. Who else is doing it? Even if you went and did something else, but there's a lot of people in here and this is all they're going to probably be doing as far as their workouts. So we want to keep that momentum going.
Exactly. And like I said, it's not going to be anything that's going to be some kind of crazy concoction of exercises that anyone can't do. So
it's little moves, but they do work, especially if you're doing it with the right.
Exactly. And if you're doing it the right way. So,
and wasn't it recommended to do the workout and then drink the bedtime belly buster?
It was.
But I don't have to.
But I don't think you have to. I mean, a lot of people, you drink your belly buster at night. Some of the stuff, you're going to break a sweat. So you want to go to bed kind of sweaty.
And people aren't really that motivated at like 9 p.m. So.
No.
We won't even bring that part up. We'll just have them just sometime in the day. Let's all hit this workout.
Yes, just get it in when you get it in.
Okay, perfect. I think that's why I didn't do it that time when Kelly had her thing, because it was so late at night. I'm like,
I didn't do it at night. I did it during the
butt
day.
lifts right now.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Paula. By the way, you look tan. Okay. So what was the next thing I wanted to, before I go into reviewing the page, I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, is there any, and you can put it in the chat if there's any, I wanted to do this when I started and forgot, sorry. Any shout outs or anybody that has anything to recognize or celebrate? I did want to just shout out Nicole Constanza. I know you're on the call. First of all, Nicole, I don't know if you guys know, she lost her grandmother, and she was going through a hard time. So just wanted to send you our prayers, that I know you're going through all of that. And with even going through that, she went right back into her hustler mode, getting back to work. And I just wanted to give her a shout out because she enrolled her first international customer today. And that's really exciting because that's big when you enroll your own personal one that's out of the country. So good job there. And she also had a team call last night with her own downline. And I just want to give a shout out to that because that is something that as you guys start having teams, I want you to do that. Just have your own smaller calls because you guys can think of, different ideas and you might have different questions and things to go over together. So she was sharing about her success with her call. And so just wanted to give her a shout out. And if there's anybody else that, has anything they want to share or celebrate, just put that in the chat. But I definitely wanted to just kind of give you props tonight, Nicole. Also, Nicole, you are eligible for double PIB, and so is Jennifer Jewett also, which I know it's hard because if we're pushing the Bedtime Belly Buster, we don't get the PIB. So you guys are doing 30 days and premium packs and all that too. So awesome. Okay, so before we get to the page, I did want to also say that since we are focusing on such a push week, I mean, we have, the shake drop today. I'm sure a lot of you, if you are new, you're not going to see a huge amount of cycles. And that's because you don't have a downline yet. So don't worry, but know that that's something to look forward to as you build a business and you have a downline that's large and a new shake comes out and everybody in your downline is ordering. That's a lot of BV. Okay, just to give you guys some perspective, I am past probably like 15 cycles past what I finished with last week already today, just to give you some perspective. So, it was your second international person? Okay. All right, Nicole had 2. Okay, perfect. I don't mind you correcting me because that's good to know. But when you guys, have a downline and these shake drops come, you'll see your cycles grow. So if you're brand new and you just don't even have, hardly any customers, you might not have seen a huge amount of difference. However, this is something that you want to look forward to. So between that and us really rallying to get people to start the Bedtime Belly Buster after Memorial Day, this should be a push week for you. So I really want you guys all to set a goal for yourself for this week. I really, truly want you to set a goal. You should be doing them every week anyway, but I have a feeling sometimes we forget. So what is your goal for this week? And I want you to think about it. It could be rank. It could be like you want to hit consultant or manager. It could be a goal of helping somebody else on your team hit a rank. It could be a goal of enrollments, a number of enrollments you want to have. Or it could even be a cycle growth. Remember, we have 5 cycle bonuses and we have 10 cycle bonuses. So if you're close to that and you've never hit a 5 cycle bonus, that might be a good goal. But I really want you to think about a goal for yourself, and I want you to really focus on it. I have a goal I actually put on my screen for my phone. It's on my phone. I told a few key people because I want them to help me and push me. That's what I want you guys to focus on this week and really have your energy go toward that. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up is part of just like leadership and keeping that momentum going is grouping you guys based on your goals. So if anybody's interested in that, and I don't care if you're brand new and your goal is to hit consultant, or if your goal is to hit director, or it's some kind of rank goal would probably be easiest. And then I'll group you guys. So it's kind of like you're with people on the same page as you and with the same focus as you, and you guys can help each other and, you know, create that momentum together. So, you know, if that's something that interests you, that you want to kind of group with others that are trying to hit that same goal, let me know, and I would like to do that, because I've tried to do some things where I work with a few people at a time, and what I've noticed is when it's different focus, like you'll have somebody that's like really not that plugged in and somebody super plugged in, and it just doesn't seem to mesh as well. So I was thinking about grouping you guys a little bit together based on that, and that maybe that'll help the momentum and everything to reach the goal together. So let me know if you want to be part of that. The last thing before we get to the, well, actually I have a couple of things. I have a bunch of notes. I do want to tell you, I was just on this leadership call, and Del Rey Messer, if you guys don't know who she is, she's one of the millionaires. She did a presentation about sip and samples and home parties and things like that. Now, if you have not done so, Isagenix, A-R-E, it stands for Associate Run Events, ARE.com. You can register for an event. It could be an in-home party, anything. Guys, they're not going to follow up and go to your house to make sure you're having it. I mean, be honest that you plan on having one, but if you change the date or the location, it's no big deal. But you do need to register on that site. They were expecting to have 50 people have an event in May. You guys, they have over 1,000 associates have registered for an event or a sip and sample or something in May. So be patient about getting your email survey, because they're trying to get those out. And in this, after you have the survey, you're going to get 5 free enrollment codes, a $50 coupon code for toward products, and while supplies last, 2 free tickets to Celebration, which, by the way, is 90% sold out as of right now, Kathy Cooper said. I've been preaching about doing this event for, I think, 3 weeks now. So if you're not going on the website because it takes 5 minutes, I'm sorry, like, that's on you, but it's not a big deal. I know it's through Evite, but they're just trying to, or Eventbrite, they're just trying to have a way to manage it and see it, but you don't need to send it through there. You don't need to do invitations through there. It's literally just so you register so they know that you're doing some kind of event. Well, Del Rey has given some ideas I want to share with you, because you can do more than one, okay? First of all, I do want to tell you, and Nicole Constanzo, I kind of want you to hear this one. Her first 5 events that she ever had, she had 0 people show up. This is a millionaire in the company. She still did them anyway. She did 5. The first 5 was 0. Then her 6th one, she had 2 people show up. Then she had 5 people, then 7, and then it started to go up and down from there. But she was consistent with constantly doing events. She also mentioned that as she started to get customers, she would just have events and have her customers come and try some of the products. And I was actually just sharing that actually with Brandon not too long ago, because my friend Renee said she started to do local things where she invites her customers and they could bring people, but they're not so much focused on enrolling people. They're also focused on showing the customers other products. So she'll have her oils going and they're lined up. She'll have protein balls and bars cut up and whey thins and the sleep spray out and different products that she has, some of the Amplime. So then the customers start to ask questions and they're like, you know what, I'll put that in my next order. So that's another really big thing I wanted to share with you guys. Here's some of Del Rey's ideas. One is, she said, like, home parties that she has done would be like a healthy happy hour. That's what she would do at her house. Sweat, sip, and samples. So you do a little workout together and you have the amped. So you do the pre-workout, you all do nitro. Cheers, we're all doing nitro. And then you talk for a little bit and then you get to your workout when the nitro sets in. Something like that. Really, she said she keeps it so easy. She doesn't go above and beyond with the paper plate, like whatever. She just makes it simple so everybody can feel like they can do it. She has another one called Make and Take Energy Balls, where you make your protein balls. She shows you how to make different protein balls or energy balls, and everybody makes them and then they take them home. And it's just a way to build that community and, you know, that sisterhood or brotherhood of this healthy lifestyle. And I really like this one, Dreams and Desserts. And that's when she's talking about the comp plan, casting the vision. And then she calls it desserts because that's kind of the theme. Like they'll have tea and healthy desserts that they might make, maybe the protein balls, or maybe you can use the protein powder and make some pies. I know that Nicole Ware has done stuff like that. She's really crafty with food. Me, not so much, but we can all look up recipes and things. But I thought that was a really nice one, dreams and desserts. And then you show the comp plan. And she said she writes it all out and shows everybody what kind of money is on the table here. So those were some of her ideas. She also suggested that you keep a calendar, because she said she would keep a calendar all year, and then she would be able to look back and see what event she did and how they turned out. So she would like put in her calendar how many people came, what the turnout was. And she said a lot of times it wasn't that immediate signups that night, but those people she realized did sign up that came to those events. So I thought that was a really great idea. I know I have to get better at tracking things from year to year. So I just wanted to share some of those tips that she had on the call tonight. Also, Kathy Cooper mentioned Dr. Plant, who is hired by Isagenix. They're coming up with like really great innovative products. And she said they're also working on more ways for us to be paid. So that's always great. 18,000 people already have purchased ISA delivery. It's a lot of people. So if you have not, or if your customers have not, and they are loyal customers, it is so worth it, you guys. I mean, Paula had a really great suggestion. She said sometimes she'll do little contests and things, and she could just order it and to have it shipped to somebody else's house because she just changed the shipping date, and she doesn't have to worry about spending on shipping because it's free shipping for her. She has ISA delivery. When we have the hotter months, which we're in now, and we have to pay an extra $6 for the cooler packs, that's also free. If you have a shake drop like we had today and you want to order, today I already ordered and I want to order more because I'm getting nervous. So it's free shipping. You don't have to stress about it. You run out of your cleanse, free shipping. It's so much better to have this. It's $119 for a whole year of free shipping. And already 18,000 people have purchased that. All right. So if anybody has no clue about ISA delivery, just message me after, because that's been something we've been talking about, but I want to make sure we all know. Okay. So the other thing that I just, did write down here that Del Rey said was that she's always telling people to share your story consistently. And that's why she always has, even though people didn't show up to her first 5, she always has some type of event where not only she could share her story, but as her team started to grow, she would have them share their stories and kind of polish that 30-second story. Because you don't want somebody to go up there and tell their whole life story from when they had 50 pounds to lose from college and blah, blah, blah. You just want like, before Isagenix, I was this, then I took Isagenix. This is how I feel now. I'm excited for this. And it's helped her teach her team how to share their story effectively. So she said that's been key for her business, is just constantly finding ways to share your story. Now, I do want to just kind of talk to you guys more about just really get you guys into that leader in action. I mean, Rod and I just looked last night. We're number 3 in leader in action. Leader in action measures how quickly a team is growing. Really a business. They call it a business center. So my business center is number 3 in the leader in action, meaning that you are doing these income producing activities every month, and that's going to grow your business. And I'm telling you guys, I cannot stress it enough that the fact that we are focusing on those things every single week, it's just a focus. That's literally all it is that I'm focusing on those things I have to hit. And it's like, if you had a job and your job was to hit certain numbers or you'd be fired, would you do it? You would focus on it. I don't care if you're getting 0 points right now, guys. You've got to get into the rhythm, if you're serious and you want to know how to make money, of what it takes for the leader in action. All the contests and promotions are in your back office. I mean, I personally am amazed that some people have access to this online business, that they can make all this money and they don't even go in their back office and check anything out. The reports are in there, contests and promotions. There's things for all of you, no matter where you're starting out. There's a contest that every single one of you can be doing right now. So get in your back office. So here's what I'm going to say about the back office. If you have like no idea about how to use the back office, you don't know how to check your compensation, you don't know how to look at the leader in action, none of that, then schedule a Zoom call with your personal sponsor. If your personal sponsor has no idea how to help you with that, then you and your sponsor are going to have a call with me together. We're going to go through the back office. Okay? Because I want everybody to learn it so that it has to be, this is kind of what has to duplicate learning the business, and it's really just taking it seriously. So here's the thing. You can treat this like a hobby, and that is totally okay. If you are like, and if you're on the call, I doubt that's you. I'm going to be honest. If you're on this call, I don't think you're treating it like a hobby. But you might have people that you bring in that treat it like a hobby. So that's just people who just kind of want to share casually. They're not answering you back on your text messages. They're not getting on the team calls. They have no clue what's going on. They're just happy with the products and they'll share. And they'll get paid. And that's great. It's great to be paid on a hobby. You could treat it like a side hustle, kind of like a part-time thing where you want to earn some income. But even a side hustle or part-time is a business. And you want to make sure that you guys know your numbers and what you're focusing on, or you're just going to be willy-nilly and not sure what your direction is. But I promise you, if you just literally focus in on what needs to be done, and that is like on the forefront of your mind, it happens. It does. And it might not happen immediately, but all the success that I have right now is from the work I did last year. So what's the rest of 2019 going to look for you to set you up for next year? That's what you have to think about. And the income producing activities, guys, you enroll, you help them rank advance, you help rank advance your team, and you beat your week, with cycles, your cycle growth. And then it goes by month. So you track it every single week. Last week I had a negative 12 benchmark in my week. I was 12 behind my benchmark. I put it on my calendar. I'm not crying over it. Okay, negative 12. I added up week 1, week 2, week 3, I was negative 4 total. Now this week is going to be amazing. So that's going to, catch up, but I know my numbers, whether it's negative or positive, I put it down. You've got to know your business. And then of course, getting yourself to rank. You want to get to manager, the next one, just kind of focus on the next rank, the next rank, the next rank, and staying there. And that's what it is. So I made a template I'm going to share. It is something you guys can print out. I think it might help you guys all. I put it together where it's something you could print, maybe put in a binder, and every time you talk to somebody on the phone, you can use this worksheet because it's going to keep your mind focused on what you should be focusing on with every single enrollment. And I talked about this on my Facebook Live, but I'll share it with you guys again. I am convinced this is going to be what sets you free. The 3 R's. When you talk to somebody, I don't care if it's just a prospect, if it's the first time you're talking, if they're ready to enroll. Results. How are you going to get that person results? What kind of results are they looking for? And most importantly, what will they actually stick to? And I have this all on the worksheet so you guys can use this, but sometimes we're thinking about what we know will work for most people, and we're talking about that, not listening to what the person's actually going to stick to. So let's try to bridge the gap between the results that they are looking for with the program they will actually stick to. And that's why I love the Bedtime Belly Buster right now, because there's a lot of people that they are not going to cleanse right now when they're getting ready for summer and their kids are off school and their vacation. They're just not. Let's make it something that they're going to stick to. Okay. But still talk about other options, because you might have somebody that wants to. Results is number 1. Number 2 is, honest to God, it's the missing link I think a lot of us are forgetting. Retention. Setting them up for their next month is more important than what you enroll them with, guys. And month 2, you really want to see if that's something that they can kind of stick to. Because if they spend $600 month 1 and month 2 is $400 and they're like, I'm not really so sure I can even stick to this and I've already spent $1,000, that's where frustration sets in. So month 2 needs to be, listen, where are you at? Okay, you want us to lose 10 pounds. Well, your baseline of your nutrition, that's my favorite thing to say. The baseline of my nutrition is isogenic. So the baseline, what can you feel comfortable about doing every day? I definitely recommend the Ionics and at least 1 shake, if not 2 a day. You still need to lose some weight, you still want to lose some weight, or you're still really busy and you need the convenience, then you do 2 shakes. Okay. Shakes are so cheap. If you think about it, it's a meal. It's a meal that they're not going to spend money on something else. Talk to them. Guys, so many people need these probiotics as their daily thing that they should be taking every day. So many people. I love the probiotic. It's changed my digestion. Love it. So just if you need help your second month with somebody, I'm here for you. Just say, hey, Gina, I want to help somebody with their second month. Can you get on the phone with me? Or can we do a 3-way chat? I don't care. I'm here to help you. But we've got to get them on something that makes sense to them, that is an auto ship that they're not going to freak out about getting. That they are like, okay, this is part of my baseline of my nutrition. And then you build it up from there. They can add on to their auto ship, but keep their auto ship kind of the products that are necessary and tell them they can add on. Okay, does that make sense? You guys got to spend more time on month 2 in retention. You have to. Do not just let that auto ship go and you never call them. I'm guilty of it, guys. I've done it too. And every time I've done it, I'm like, darn it, I missed that. So let's think, what can we do? Should we put it on? And now I have a calendar, whiteboard calendar, so I could see when somebody enrolled and when their auto ship is up. You guys have got to do what? Reminders in your phone. I don't care, whatever works for you, but we cannot keep dropping the ball on their second month. I'm telling you, it's going to change your retention big time. Take the time on that second call to say, what can you stick to? Let's get you something that works in your budget. Okay, that's number 2, retention. And number 3 is rank advancing them. Whenever that comes up, I mean, you should be kind of bringing up dripping. Some people are really excited about it sooner than others, but help them with their first 2 people. Do you know that now when somebody becomes an associate, they get an email with the video? They don't have to watch it right away. They become an associate now, and then they get an email with the video. It's like, I don't know, 10 minutes. If they watch the video within the first 30 days, they immediately get 2 free enrollment codes. Help them. Say to them, listen, convert to an associate. You're loving the products. You're going to get 2 free codes to have 2 friends, to bless 2 other people, and add them to our community page. And let me help you. But you guys have got to help them get to consultant. A lot of you on here, I know I've helped you get to consultant. After consultant, then you let them say, is it going to be a hobby? You want to do this once in a while? You're going to be serious as a side hustle? How can I be there for you? Let me know where you stand, because you don't want to keep pouring into somebody and doing all the work for them. Help them get to consultant and then see where they stand. But the first 3 steps are up to you. And I'm going to share that worksheet with you guys so you can print it out, put it in a binder, and get real organized. Results, retention, rank advance. All right. Was that helpful, guys? I think that now I'm going to not see myself or see the chat. So just the way that this thing works. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to be showing that. All right, let me pull up the new page. I'm trusting everybody could see it because I don't see any of you anymore. I'm just staring into this light. All right, so Live to Be Free is the new page. So our transition, and Brandon, I know you're on the call, but I know you're starting your new page too, so you can totally take my ideas. But when you guys are transitioning, it's going to take time. You can, right up here, just so you guys can see, this is the URL. So you could copy and paste this and people can get right to this group. You add people here, see where it says invite members. You can put people's names in here. I'm personally going to start taking people out of the other group just because I think it might be too confusing. You guys can stay in the other group too. But our customers, I think, just to be easier, 1 product page, 1 business page. That's unless they're like really excited about building and they want to be in all these different pages. But honestly, I think that let's keep it simple. Okay. So here's the new page. I want to show you guys how you can navigate. First of all, really important that you guys know that I did the announcements very, very strategically. So if you go to announcements, the very first one is for prospects. Hey, Eileen, oh my gosh, you lost so much weight. What are you doing? Oh, I'm using this amazing, awesome superfood system. I actually have a really cool coaching page that I'm in. You know what? I'm going to add you in there so you can take a peek around. I'm actually going to tag you on the information. It's just easier. That's it. I'm saving you guys time. Get on the phone with them after they watch all this and they know that they want to do it. Guys, this is labeled for you. Learn more about Isagenix Superfood. You know that that's the prospect one. You can post their name underneath here, comment, tag them. Okay, here I tag somebody. Here's the info about the 30-day system, how most people will get started. I also tagged her on the Bedtime Belly Buster, but here's what it is, guys. Interested in learning more, I talk about it. It's not a diet. It's about bringing the body to balance. Here's a short video, okay? I did this video, the third time was the charm, because I wanted to keep it short enough but still effective. It's 14 minutes. I had to do the one over just because the other one had the old group name, so I didn't want it to be consistent. But in the video, I talk about how most people start with a 30-day system. Here are the 3 options based on your budget. And then I also say, or start with 2 to 3 core products and implement them into your existing plan if that's where you feel right now. I give options, guys. We want to work with them on their budget. Here's the Bedtime Belly Buster, guys. You guys have someone in the Bedtime Belly Buster? It's right here, basics. Everything I just said on the call. Here's a video if somebody really wants to geek out on the science. They don't understand how they burn fat at night. Okay, well, there, watch the podcast. Now, in the comments here, I put the charts. It's really good to see visuals. People like that. Here's an example of a day. Ionics, shake, a meal, a snack, a meal, and your Bedtime Belly Buster. And then I have directions. So easy, guys. This is going to make your summer so easy with all the people doing this challenge. And then here, what to order. It's all here. Prepare for your thing. You guys can use this. You can copy this into your phone, text it to people, tag them. Look at how many people I tagged today. These are all people that got back to me. Okay? So use this. I'm using it too. I'm not spending so much time. I'm like, here, let me put you in. If you're interested, let's get on the phone. Then I get on the phone and then I enroll them. Next, guys, this one's huge. Please make sure you're using this. Look, I mean, I'm going to make this so easy for you guys to coach. You're going to be able to really, have this great support system here, preparing you for your first 30 days. This is what they do. Tag them. Hey, Sally, you're going to start in a couple days. Please read this post. It says, make sure you have one of our guides, stars, okay? Now, it's really important, you guys. Our guides are a little more detailed than what Isagenix sends. So you want them to also have options. I have a 30-day with the 2 2-day cleanses. I have a 30-day with 1 cleanse day once a week. I have a 30-day with nightly cleansing. I mean, there's something for everyone. Okay, in the file section, all these are on, which I'll show you in a second. Watch this video on how to use this page to find everything. Guys, you need to, if you are not sure they're watching this, you copy this link and you send it to them. Hey, did you watch this 4-minute video so you know how to use the group? You've got to, if you guys spend more time preparing them, they're going to not need you as much and they'll stay loyal and the retention is going to go up. Just put a little extra time up front. But right here, but the extra time that you have up front needs to be, really helpful. Like, I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but some of you are spending like hours with people just, kind of shooting the shit and not getting to the basics here. So we really need to make sure that the time we're spending is getting them prepared. So go to this website. This website's awesome, guys. If you have not clicked on this, you need to see this website. I'm not going to do it now because it's going to take me all over, but it has everything laid out. How to do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day, what comes in your pack. So nice and neat. Here's the ebook, the recipe ebook. And then I have Dr. Paul's video all up here. So you guys know, I want you to know what resources you can find in this post. Okay? Stay with me, guys. This is important. Here we go. Genius, right? Month 2. I'm going to help you guys with the retention just by this post. You don't know what the person needs? Read this post. It's long, but this is detailed. And I separate it with their goals. I put, if you're on a tight budget, this is start with this. I mean, I put the lifestyle thing, the lifestyle rewards. Most popular pack is the daily wellness pack. But if they're at their desired weight and they want to aid in their workouts, I put it all here for you. So if you're trying to help somebody with month 2, it's all here. Okay, so again, month 2, and then I talk about what if they want to earn the complete essentials for free or make some money, because we want to plug that again. So that's in here too. So month 2, make sure, when you're 3 weeks in with your person, that you are tagging them, say, hey, let's get on the phone this week, but read this first so you have an idea of what to do next. This is going to help you guys with the coaching too. Okay. Now I have to go back to this one. Sorry. All right. So I just want to show you guys briefly all these. Sorry, this gets finicky. Lifestyle rewards and other member perks. You have those people that are like, I don't want to be on these auto ship or whatever. Make sure they understand what it is. First of all, you guys, lifestyle reward members save an additional 5 to 10% off wholesale cost of packs and systems. They're going to save even more money than the wholesale if they're a lifestyle reward member. They're also eligible for ISA delivery only if you're a lifestyle reward member. Are you eligible for that? Did you guys know that? That's pretty huge. You can manage, edit products. You can edit the date. They don't know that. They think they're going to get the same pack every month, okay? And here's our associate perks. I have it all here for you guys. So if you have a fear about talking about it, it's all here. Have them read this. Associate perks. When you convert to an associate, and I put, you get 2 free enrollment codes. Every 5 customers, you get the coupon for the $150 box of the vitamins. I talk about how you earn from your entire team leg, and here's a video that they can watch. So it's all there for you. And then click to join our business page. That's going to take to the business page. I can't see the chats, but I really hope you guys are like giving me major props right now. This was like hours and hours, but I love it. Next, guys, all about cleansing. You guys sometimes say, I don't know how to answer their question. Here it is. All about the cleansing. Different ways to cleanse, meaning nightly cleansing, once a week for a full day, or 2 days. What happens to the blood cells when you cleanse? It's a great video, guys. People don't realize how amazing cleansing is, and how to do an isogenics cleanse day and different ways that you make your cleanse. Oh, I don't like the cleanse in the, just shooting it. Okay, well, here's some recipes. And then bam, you send that to them. All right, so you guys this is all things that come up. I know they're coming up with your customers and you're like, not sure how to answer them. The AMP line, performance to improve your workouts. I get this question a lot, guys. Bam, all there. And timing, when to take it, what is it for? It's all there. Right here. Any of your guys that have workout people, post in here. Guys, read all of this information about how this AMP line works and when to take everything. It's all there for you. This is a big one too, nursing and pregnant moms. I know a lot of you guys get this question a lot. I have all the information on nursing and pregnant moms. We also have a new mom bundle. Okay, that's going to be here too. Information about a new mom bundle pack for moms. And then the telomere support and anti-aging, all the stuff about the telomeres are all here. So what do you guys think? Cool, right? All the announcements, just so pretty organized. Okay, next, files. Files tab, guys. All the guides. Keeping it simple. Clean. You got a 30-day bedtime belly buster guide. You got your 30-day nightly cleansing. You got your 30-day with 1 cleanse day a week, and your 30-day with the shake start, and then the 9-day protocol. And whichever one you want to match your person up with, they're all here. You can click this little, you see how there's these 3 dots here, and you put see original post, and then you could tag them on it. Albums is the next one I want to show you guys. This really makes sure you guys know that these albums are here. I did this thanks to Eileen. She had a question one day. I was so packed I couldn't answer it. She asked me about 3 different products, what information, and I realized we need to have an album that has all the products and what the benefits are. So I have 16 products because, I don't want to put like 100, but I want to do the main ones. So I have like Ionics. I have all the different shakes. I have the AMP line. I have the natural accelerator, the flush, like the main things that come in the packs and that most people get, the IsaBiome. So anything that you guys, greens, fruits, that's in here, and then there's a write-up of it. Why to use it, how to take it. Isn't that cool? So that's all here. Printable resources. This is going to be your snack list, your cleanse day schedules, your shopping guides, how to put a meal together. Recipes, we're still adding. Paula's going to keep adding to that one. Like I said, it's a lot of work to convert all the stuff I put in the original group, but that's okay. We're going to put it all here. And I love this page. Don't you guys love this page? And then the transformation album, Shayla's going to keep putting in the transformations because I know we have a lot more. She's adding those all in. So you have a transformation album. So when you have somebody new, you can even tag them in this album and say, hey, check out all the transformations. And then our workouts, thanks to Nicole Constanza, she put all the workouts into that. So people that, if you guys even want to use the workouts, some of you want to do some workouts at home or do them on your own, that's all in here too. So those are the important things, guys. This is also a page that I want you guys to be interacting a lot. So please step up. If anybody wants to help, like be in charge of a certain day where they're posting or do live videos, I would love that. I think that we need a lot of interaction in the product page, and we are starting from scratch. So if you see something in the other page that you want to copy and paste and put it in here, do that. As far as transitioning people, what we're going to have to do is slowly go through your customer list. So what you can do is, sorry, somebody's not going to be there. What you can do is print out your back office and start with your builders. Like anybody that's doing the business already should be in that page, and then go from your active customers. I would entice them with, hey, you know, that page got really big, and we're going to do some giveaways, because I will do those, and some of the leaders I know offered. We're going to do some giveaways. We're starting a Bedtime Belly Buster Challenge. So here's the new page. I'm personally taking people out of the other one because I just think it's too confusing. So, you know, you guys can decide if you want to stay in or not, but it's just too confusing for customers. Okay, so opening it up now to questions. I hope that that didn't come off confusing. I actually hope you guys feel like it's super organized and it's going to help you guys get organized and stay organized. I think it is, personally. So anybody have a question or comment?
I don't know, Gina, did you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I kind of, been kind of off the grid for a couple of days, but so this page is substituting the Break Free project?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
That one we shouldn't follow, or we could follow?
You could follow it, absolutely, if you want.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to probably take some stuff I see and like keep putting in this other page. I'm not going to put any new people. I'm going to start transitioning customers into the new page. Really it's just basically different directions happening. And I just don't want to confuse our customers. I also, even though I created the page and put the content in the page, I've been excluded in how it's being run. So I'm just going to do the right thing and just start my own and,
okay.
With everybody's
help. Now, is the business page as well? So you're combining both of them together?
No, one is a business page and one's a product page.
Okay, so the business page is staying the same.
That's the same, yes. And that one is, it says Live to Be Free, but it says business coaching, I think.
Right.
So, yeah, business coaching page.
Right. Okay. So that's the one we're getting rid of. No, that's the one we're keeping. The Break Free project is the one we.
Okay. Yes. I know I know it's confusing, but now we have the same name. I figured I know it's confusing, but eventually it's going to all be fine. We've had to actually do this transition a couple years ago too, out of another larger page, and just because it was so large and there was too many teams in there and it was hard to track everybody. So yeah, and we are going to, I personally just think this new page is going to help you guys. I looked at the announcements in the Break Free project, and there's too many things all over the place, and I just don't want it to be confusing for a new person, or if they're like, if a new person's coming in and all they see is like, telomeres and Forever Pack and horses taking pills and stuff, they're going to be like, what's going on? So I just think it's better to keep it really organized.
Okay. Yeah, it looks organized. Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, and I know groups can be kind of confusing sometimes too. So I personally am taking my customers out. Once I put them in the new page, I'm going to actually send an email and a text like, I'm coaching only in this page now. So I'm just taking you out of the other one. You don't even have to tell them you're taking them out. Honestly, customers, just tell them here's the new page, because you don't want them to get confused. And you just want them to be able to see the stuff. But anybody new, like I'm starting all my new people right into this fresh new page.
How many carbs are in the cookies and cream shake? Someone just asked me.
I think it's the same. It's
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Anybody want to correct me on that? Is it 24 carbs? Brandon, do you know? Carbs in the cookies and cream? 21, 24? I think it's the same as the regular one.
Let me look at my calendar.
How do we take them out? That's a good question. See if you guys can. If you can't, I'll have to, and that's going to be a lot more work. But
they can reach out to any of us. I would say they can reach out to, like my people can reach out
any
to
admins. Yeah. If you're unable to take people out, like when you go and you click on their name, it should say remove from group, but you might have to be an admin to do that. So if that's the case, you can actually go through, give me your list, put your new people in the new page, and I can go through it. Or if you're on Paula's team or whatever. Okay. So, thank you. 24 grams of carbs. Okay. So if you can't take people out, then get a list together and give it to your upline. The fun is never going to end with these groups, but that's okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm excited for the new page and the new ease of it all. I know Brandon's laughing. It's a lot of work, guys. I'm telling you. So, okay. So just to reiterate, if you are not an admin in the Break Free Project, send the list to Nicole Carter. Can I make you an admin? You have a big team. Do you mind if you could do that, help with that? Because you have a really big team. I'm going to make you, Nicole Carter, okay, thanks, thumbs up. I'm going to make you a admin on that. I don't want to make everybody an admin because then it's going to get a little red flaggy in there. But so if Nicole Carter is your upline, send her a list. I'll show her how to do it. I think a lot of the leaders are admins. I know Paula is, Shayla is, so shouldn't be too bad. And actually, I know Rod is also an admin. I might give him that job. I might give you a long list of names. It's actually not too bad if you have the list and you just get it done. All right, cool. So let me just stop recording.